Following its humiliating defeat at the hands of Pakistan in the four-day May conflict and the embarrassing climb-down resulting in a US-brokered ceasefire, India's diplomatic blushes seem unending. In the aftermath of the conflict, both Pakistan and India dispatched delegations comprising members of parliament and former ministers to various world capitals to advocate their respective positions on the conflict, its resolution, and the way forward. India's delegation was plagued by frequent social media posts, often by Indians themselves, ridiculing its members. Widely circulated clip showed the main delegation, led by former Congress minister and current MP Shashi Tharoor, singing at an event. In stark contrast, the Pakistani delegation engaged with several US senators and members of Congress. This was followed by a one-on-one lunch meeting between Pakistan's Army Chief Field Marshal Asim Munir and US President Donald Trump at the White House. The meeting, lasting more than 2 hours, has been interpreted as a major milestone in the trajectory of US-Pakistan relations. The lunch meeting appeared to rattle India, prompting its media to run various conspiracy theories. These narratives attempted to downplay Pakistan's standing and insinuated that Pakistan was being coerced into offering bases to the US for what was then believed to be a forthcoming attack on Iran. This was followed on 26 June by a telephone call between US Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif. According to the readout released by the US Department of State, the discussion focused on the situation in the Middle East, specifically Iran and Israel. Secretary Rubio emphasized the importance of US-Pakistan cooperation in promoting durable peace between Iran and Israel and maintaining regional stability. This conversation is a clear indication that the United States now views Pakistan as a significant regional actor capable of playing a constructive role in mediating peace, not just in South Asia, but also in the broader Middle East. It also underscores how Pakistan's strategic handling of the May conflict with India has reshaped its geopolitical relationships with key players like the US, China, and Russia. At the Shanghai Cooperation Organization's defense ministers' meeting in China, India refused to sign the joint statement released at the conclusion of the conference. Video footage showed an uncomfortable and visibly irate Rajnath Singh, India's defense minister, reading the statement before ultimately withholding his signature. The reason? The joint statement condemned terrorism in Baluchistan but made no mention of the Pahalgam attack in Indian-occupied Kashmir. This omission indicates that the SCO did not find India's evidence against Pakistan regarding the Pahalgam incident to be credible. In contrast, the evidence Pakistan presented linking India to terrorist activities in Balochistan appeared to carry more weight. Notably, even Russia, traditionally an ally of India, signed the statement. India stood isolated, with no other SCO member backing its claims or concerns. This episode was a significant diplomatic setback for the Modi government. It raises the obvious question: if India's evidence was credible, why was it not reflected in the joint communiqué? That no mention was made of the Pahalgam attack is telling and deeply humiliating for India, especially given the presence of supposed allies like Russia. All of this has unfolded within just 2 months of the May conflict and subsequent ceasefire. India's foreign policy appears to be in disarray, and its global standing is rapidly diminishing.